Okay guys, time management is the most important skill you need to master in order to achieve goals. You know it's true, I know it's true, everyone knows it's true, and obviously this course is the best one on the internet. And guys, I don't know if it's the best one, but it's definitely one of the top ones up there because the amount of research. Stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome to the ultimate channel for students. My name is Francesca and my aim is to help you have the best fresh start at university. Today I am feeling pumped because we are talking about goals, and if there's one thing that I'm passionate about is to make sure that you guys have the future that you want, and this series is all about that. So the last two videos we talked about the right mindset. It's not voodoo at all. You need that mindset in order to achieve goals, so do not be vicious and actually go and watch that mindset, okay? It's important. The second video that we posted last week was about setting goals, setting good goals, you know, and we went through loads of different things, so definitely do not skip those steps. If you do, guys, I can't control you. You do what the hell you want, but I really hope you won't skip them. This week, though, we're going to actually help you write down a list of what there is to do. Let's dive right into it. So David Allen, for those who don't know him, is a really good author and an executive coach, blah, blah, blah. He's really good. In 2012, said that your brain is a problem solver. And if you keep all your worries, your fears, and your to-dos in your head, you will come across this sentiment of overwhelm, which will just contribute to you numbing out and complaining about how busy you are, whilst not achieving much. For this reason, we need to clarify exactly what is taking away our attention from important tasks to achieve. We need to clarify exactly what's roaming around our mind. Before I dive into this next episode, I would like to say that I've spent months researching and writing my free ebook on time management, which will give you all the decades of research and best secrets of the last century, explaining how to actually be proactive. If you know anything about me, you know I want to give you the absolute best of information out there. I literally took all that information and just condensed it in this really good structured ebooks. Do not be fooled by the spelling mistakes, okay? English is my third language. A lot of you know how shy I am about my work and how embarrassed I am about it, but I'm not embarrassed at all about this ebook, which says a lot. This is, I think, the first time I'm super proud about something that I made. Link in the description. That was not too bad. In today's video, my aim is to really clear your brain from whatever is worrying you. We need this problem-solving machine, which is our brain, as I explained in the last video, which you obviously watched. We need that problem-solving machine to be completely cleared out from everything you have. So every to-do list, every pieces of information that you need to remember, you need to put it down in a list, and we'll talk about that how later. You need, even emotions can get in your way. I mean, it's obvious. We all go through stuff that is not cool or that is making us feel emotionally like fragile. It is crucial for me to have my problem-solving machine, my brain, completely clear from all this. What I do is literally, guys, I'm not even joking, this is on my bedside table. Look at what I have. A journal. A journal. Any notebook will be good. Like, I spent so much time writing in here because I'm very emotional, I'm very passionate, I'm Italian, and I'm sure some of you who are not Italian are the same. And I do write a lot in my journal. So that's how I clear out the emotional part, this feelings part, out of my mind, and it helps me a whole lot. So journaling, but now we're not going to focus on how to journal. I can do a video about that if you're interested. We're going to actually try and clear mind from the to-dos and all the chores that you need to do. So the first action item is obviously to list all of your chores, all of everything that's, you know, bothering you in your mind, everything that you know you need to do, even the small things, everything. Your mind needs to be cleared. You need to, like, declutter your mind. So completely put everything on a to-do list, a Word doc, a piece of paper, wherever you know you will not lose it. Because obviously, if it's getting out of here, you need to make sure that where you're writing it is not going to be lost. So please do not lose this piece of paper, because right now we're erasing it from our brain. Just put everything, whether it's daily chores or those you know, those chores that are really, that you promised you would do but you never did to yourself, or those favors that you have to do for someone else. Everything you think of, all the painful little things or big things or anything, just put it down. So where do you put it down? So for those who do not know where to put it down, I use this incredible free app which is can synchronize on PC and on phone, so it's my go-to, and it's wunderlist.com. I will put a link in the description down below, guys. I don't want you guys to like think that this is an ad. It's not. Sometimes you're outside and something pops into your mind that you forgot about. What do? You just open your Wunderlist app and you just put it in. So Wunderlist is my go-to place to do it. Brian Tracy, a really good self-development author that I've been reading a lot lately, says that by making a list, you're increasing your productivity by 25%. So yeah, just saying, like, it does make a difference. So if you want to be more productive, just making a list, I'm sure most of you do this already, but just making a list alone makes you more productive. So make that list, download Wunderlist if you don't have a place to put it, and go for it. And obviously the reason why it's 25% productivity increases because, you know, every time you tick something off, there's a bit of dopamine that comes into your brain, which is something that's very pleasurable and makes you want to do more. So it's really good. So keep ticking those boxes. Okay. Action number 2. So it's time to take that pyramid of goals you did last week. This is why you guys need to watch the videos chronologically and do the work. So write the next steps and add them to the list. So what I like to do is to separate the chores life. So everything that's like go to the dentist or do this for work, or, you know, all the chores, or go and wash this or go to the post office. Everything that's chores and responsibilities and stuff you promise to other people, blah, blah, blah. Everything that's not my personal goal, I put in one list. And then everything that's my goal, so for instance, YouTube, I put in the other list. Number 3, it's something that not a lot of people like to do because they think it's counterproductive. But guys, you need to trust me on this one. Make your list monstrous. Break the task down you wrote on your list into the smallest possible task ever. The more you can see the next step by steps, the more you will manage to actually get stuff done, and trust me, it's much more productive. So make it monstrous. Every task you wrote down, decompose that task into the action items that need to be done in order to achieve it. It's going to be so long, which is why I really advise you to do Wunderlist, because Wunderlist allows you to add as many steps as you want in between, whether on paper it's a bit like complicated and doesn't look as good. So go for it. No matter how ambitious the goal is, if you manage to tick one of the baby tasks in order to get to that huge ambitious goal, you're literally one step closer to it, and it makes you realize that it's actually not that hard. Don't let your mouth overload your back. Okay, learn how to say no when people ask you for favors. Guys, I'm not saying you need to be nasty here. I'm not saying that if someone is in desperate need of your help, you need to say no. But like, if people are saying, could you do this or could you do that, and it's really not that important, or it's really not that urgent, and I'm sure that they can find someone else to do it, then just say, sorry, I'm really busy right now. I'm sorry, but I do have a lot of things I need to achieve before I will be able to do that. I think you're better off in asking someone else. Or if you're too shy to say no, because it's really hard to say no. By the way, I think I'm going to do a video on how to say no. At least say, you know what, let me think about it. I will give you my availability tomorrow, okay? Just let me think about if it's possible for me to do it. And if they insist and say, come on, what do you mean you need 24 hours to think about it? Just say, I'm sorry, but there's so much on my to-do list at the moment. I'm quite overwhelmed. So I need to go back to my to-do list, see how it is, and if it's possible for me to do it, and I'll let you know tomorrow. And then normally what happens is that since the people are impatient, they don't have time to wait for tomorrow, so they go and ask someone else. Unless it's only you who can do it. In that case, it's a bit more of a problem. But usually, most of the favors people ask you, you know, you can also, like, if it takes more than 2 minutes, you can actually make sure that they ask someone else. Do try your best to not overload your back. because you said yes too easily. Your time is precious. Please defend it. But again, be kind. Like if people are in desperate need and you know you're someone who can help them, then you know, I'm not saying don't help them, like that's stupid, but you know, so many people ask these pointless favors to just load your back for nothing, and it doesn't bring you anything. So definitely be careful about that. As I said, as you guys know, I'm quite a moody person. Today you see me happy and energetic, but there are some moments, guys, where I do not leave my bed for 2 weeks. I lose so much weight because I'm not eating, I'm not doing anything, and it's quite crap. And you guys need to understand that these moments happen. And if you're ever wondering what happiness is, something that helped me is something that Brian Tracy, the author I mentioned before, said. And he said that happiness is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. aka happiness is when you are getting closer and closer to your ideal life, basically. That's how I read it, at least. So this is really cool because sometimes people say, oh, nothing makes me happy, like friends don't make me happy, food doesn't make me happy, which is quite a big statement. So sometimes I say, I don't know what makes me happy, and just for me, what makes me happy is just the fact that I managed to get one step closer to my ideal life by achieving a goal or by achieving a milestone, which was quite heavy going to do. It's worth it. It's what makes me happy. So I hope this helps. You know, it's a little like side note, but you know, everyone goes through crap, and I really hope that you guys are fine. And if you don't, like, please reach out to me. You know, let me know. And if you have a problem, maybe I can help you solve it. Just text me on my private, on my Facebook page, Francesca Michaud. Just message the page and say, hey, you mentioned that you can maybe help me solve a problem, and then, you know, I'll do a video about it. I will not mention your name. It's completely anonymous, so go for it. And, you know, I'm here for you, so let me know. On this note, back to the video. Now that we have all of the tasks, one would think that it's time to attack them one by one. Wrong, 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 wrong. No. The next step is to prioritize. Even for this step, there is an art to it. I explain it all in the next video. Stay tuned. Please definitely watch this next one. It will change your life. I loved it. Okay, so if you liked what you learned today, please go and download my ebook. I've put so much effort in it, so much research, guys, like Google, Pinterest, YouTube, you name it. It's free, obviously, because this is what I do for you guys. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week for the next video of this course. I really hope it helps. Let me know how it goes in the comments. Big love.
I'm trying to put you in the worst mood. P1 cleaner than your